Hello and welcome back to Anderzbaz FM, and on today's episode we are going back to December 1999 as Newcastle United face Manchester United in the top of the table clash, and then Sunderland in the local Tyne-Wear Derby. Let's get at it. Welcome to episode 3 of Beat the League, and if this is your first visit to the channel, please remember to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future episodes of either this or the Tier 11 to the Top series. And if you enjoy this video, please hit the like button before you leave, as that will be really appreciated, and throw some comments down below. Let me know your thoughts on the series so far. Today we have got a top of the table clash against Manchester United, and that is followed up in just a few days by the Tyne-Wear Derby against Sunderland. But before we get into that, let's have a look at how things have gone since the last episode. So in that last episode, we drew 1-1 away at Highbury with two really late goals. That followed up a 1-0 victory at home to Wimbledon. Since then, things have gone pretty well. We beat Leicester comfortably 3-0. Ferguson, Lee, Marich on the score sheet. Once again, Shearer nowhere to be found in the Premiership. But when we did the return game against Parma, we got revenge in the Champions League. Comfortable 4-1 victors. Shearer on the score sheet again, big shock. And that put us at the top of the group. We followed that up, actually, if we just jump ahead to the next Champions League game with another 4 goals, this time at home to Hertha Berlin, 4-0, no reply. And I think that has put us through as top of the group. If we have a quick look here, you can see we are qualified in first position, cannot be caught. We've got the head-to-head over Hertha Berlin, so our last game against Lyon is a bit of a dead rubber. But we are comfortably through to the next round of the Champions League. That is not our focus. Our focus is on the league. And unfortunately, that focus was a little bit lax. We got good news, bad news in the away game at Middlesbrough. Good news, Shearer got his first goal in the league for a long time. Bad news, Gary Pallister equalised. We could not get a second goal in that game to save our lives. So 1-1 draw, we dropped points, but we followed that up with a 3-1 victory. Shearer on the score sheet twice, getting a little brace at home to Tottenham. 3-1 was a great result and put us back in the title hunt. And then the last game, last weekend, the Sunday fixture, away at Upton Park, 6-1 victory. Not even a Frank Lampard goal could give West Ham any hope. And a Shearer goal in the first few minutes really set the scene. It was 3-0 before 10 minutes had gone. Comfortable 6-1 victory in the end. And that leaves the table looking like this. We've got 5 points, the gap to Manchester United at the top, who we face in this episode. And if we win that, we get the gap down to 2 points. But Manchester United have not lost a game yet this season. We've only lost one, so we're sitting quite nicely there in second, ahead of Liverpool and Arsenal. But importantly, comfortably clear of that 11th place. That target, I think, is going to be long since forgotten about. I think it might be safe to say, even at this stage, we've beaten the league already. If we have a quick look at the player stats, Danielson is back from his injury. He is still tearing things up, worth every penny of that 20.5 million, 7.6 average rating, 10 goals, 9 assists in all competitions. And most of those have been in the Premiership. But he's just a fantastic player. Really, really happy we've got him in his prime, seeing what he can do in the Premiership. Elsewhere, some great performances from Nobby Solano, who's been involved in nearly 20 goals himself, and Alan Shearer, who has got 16 in all competitions. But if we look at that breakdown, it's 10 in Europe and only 6 in the league, which is not bad, honestly. 6 in the league at this point is not a bad figure. The highest is Danielson with 9, and a couple of other players as well. But I just can't get over looking at prime Alan Shearer. He is the reason I have started this save, I'll be honest. But he has been putting in some good performances again. 7.51 average rating, and that is quite a lot of good performances across the board, really. Not many players who have been in more than a handful of games are below that 7 mark, only Shay Given. And as we've said in the past, goalkeepers' average ratings are not on the same scale as outfield players. You don't see any goalkeepers getting in that 9 to 10 range ever. I mean, I think the highest we see a goalkeeper getting is very nearly 9. But on average, it's always going to be just touching 7 for a world-class goalkeeper. And if we look at Given, who is verging on world-class, I'd say. He's got 2 clean sheets in Europe, 4 in the Premiership. We've been a bit leaky. We've been typical Newcastle of the late 90s. It's all about the show. We've just got the best defence is scoring more goals than the opposition. So I think that kind of mentality continues on even under my leadership. So here we are ready for the late kickoff at Old Trafford. We've got a pretty familiar starting 11, Given in goal, Domi, Dabizas, Howie and Pistoni as the back 4, Denilson on the left, Speed, Maric and Solano the rest of the midfield, with Duncan Ferguson and Alan Shearer up front. Let's get into the game and have a look who is in this Manchester United side. So this is the starting 11 for both teams. Got Bosnich in goal, Silvestre, Vogel, who I believe is a new signing in the save, Stam and Brown as the back 4, Keane and Beckham as the holding midfielders. Bit of an odd place to keep David Beckham there, their star player. Giggs, Cruyff and Van Gastel, who I believe is another new signing. I'm not familiar with him. With Dwight York up front as the lone striker. I'm pleased that they've got Beckham in the centre of midfield and not on the right-hand side. That gives us a little bit of an opening. But if you look at their bench, some very familiar names: Neville, Blomqvist, Cole, Butt, Henningberg, and I don't know who Notman is. So let's get to kick-off. So here we are at Old Trafford, and we have got straight into the highlights. You'll notice that we've gone with a defensive mentality for this one, just to try and soak up a bit of the inevitable pressure from Manchester United. But we are breaking down this left-hand side, and Denilson's put a ball into the box, and Silvio Maric has scored inside 20 seconds. So this is a turn-up for the books. I was expecting to be facing a lot of pressure from Man United here, but Denilson has just unpicked the defence. He's gone inside into the middle of the box, and Maric has headed home. Bosnich has not had a chance at that one, and that has put us 1-0 up. And well, this is a fantastic start to the day. Very little else I can say really. That was just a great move down that left hand side, and Denilson's ball into the box was enough to trip the defence up, but Maric has gone in there with his head and put it home. 1-0 inside the first 30 seconds of the game, and we are holding on so far. It's been quiet since the goal. If that is all we need to do is just catch them on the break, I'm very happy to do so. I'm going to leave things as they are. I'm not going to shout. I'm not going to interfere. The players are doing what they have to do, essentially. But here we have a Manchester United free kick that's put into the box, and just like that, a Giggs free kick is slotted home by Silvestre at the back post, and all that hard work is undone. Let's see that again. Silvestre is just left unmarked. Everyone's marking Beckham, and Silvestre has peeled away and slotted it home. So now I am going to do a bit of a change. I'm going to shout demand more, see if we can improve our focus and get back into the game straight away. Now we don't want to get another goal against us. That will be tough to come back from. Giggs is getting too much space, so we'll try and close him down. We can't close him down from a corner. And it's cleared away. I think it's hit the crossbar. Ball's put back into the box. Stam has got it. Beckham on the edge of the box. Giggs has broken through, but it's a fantastic save by Shay Given. He's turned it around the post, and it's gone for another corner. That was a lovely ball from Beckham, and Giggs puts it in again. And Gastel at the far side of the pitch. Giggs has got it. He's got around the goalkeeper, but Domi has cleared it. Denilson can't bring it down. Silvester's got it, but the highlight has ended. And this is edge-of-the-seat stuff. Manchester United are showing their massive golfing ability, really. I know we've had a great season so far, but this is a Newcastle team which, at its heart, finished 11th in the Premiership. So to be challenging up there is, well, it's a remarkable performance anyway, but to have this tight game with Manchester United is something else. Giggs is running through the defence, and he's just... I mean, the assist is by Beckham, but Giggs has done everything there. Beckham gave him the ball just inside the Newcastle half, and he's ran through past everyone. In fact, Giggs has picked it up inside his own half there. Round Speed, round Howie, round Given. He's put it home. That is Ryan Giggs' quality. And it's 2-1 just before the break, and Manchester United are going to threaten for a third here. Brown puts it into the box, but Dabizas gets there before York, but the danger isn't gone. Beckham puts the ball out to the left. Silvestre has found the bottom corner. He was left all alone once again. And I did not think it was going to be Mikel Silvestre who would be opening us up just like this. Keane to Cruyff. And then Beckham finds the left back on his own. And he's buried it into the bottom corner. Given could not get there. I think he was unsighted until the last second. And it's been pretty much downhill from the 30-second mark. I think we're just going to hold on till half-time and reassess things. See if there's any changes we can make. Probably going to have to come off defensive and go a little bit more positive to see if we can get ourselves back in the game. And with this result, we're going to drop down to third behind Liverpool, who I believe are winning, or have already won because this is the late kickoff. But yes, we will see in the second half. So we've gone a little bit crazy for the second half here. We've gone to positive. We've brought Dyer on for Solano and pushed both Danielson and Dyer up a little bit more into more advanced positions. We'll probably call it a 4-2-4, but it will be all for nothing if Giggs scores from there, and he doesn't. It's a good, comfortable miss in the end, given had it covered. But we are a little bit on the back foot, and I say a little bit, we are well and truly on the back foot. But we have a throw-in on the far side. Bastoni puts the ball in, but Giggs has got there and cleared it, and York is now on the attack. He's running past the defence. He's on his own, but Dabizas with a great challenge. But Giggs has picked up the rebound, found York in the middle, and York was left all alone in the centre of the box. And that is 4, and I fear that going for a chance to get back in this game is going to bite us on the behind. It's 4 now. I don't want to see that again. York was in bags of space when he got his finish. And that is 4-1. This is not how things should go, but honestly, I'm going to show some passion, see if we can fire them up, see if we can get back at least a goal, if not 2, and put Manchester United on the back foot for the final 10 minutes or so. But Danielson's trying to work some magic down this near side. Ferguson has it back to Danielson, who cuts inside, round the defence. Can he finish? Yes, he can. That is what we paid the money for. Danielson has scored a solo goal. He's cut in from the left, gone through the defence like a hot knife through butter, and finished it nice and comfortably. Bosnich had no chance. He's left the defender for dead there. He's ran past Stam, who's just looked at him as if to say, hang on, why aren't you in Spain? And Danielson has scored an easy goal, and it's 2-4. See if we can get another one back and really put the pressure on. But United have got the ball with the throw-in on that far side. Giggs once again. Giggs and Silvestre have really been terrorising us. And Van Gastel has scored. And 5-2. I mean, give with one hand, take with the other. Giggs has just been the difference maker, I think. He's got the ball back from Silvestre here, taking it around the defence, and then just put the ball into the box. Van Gastel's got his head onto it. And it's 5-2. I mean, I'm going to stick with the positive. I'm going to see if we can show some passion again. It worked last time. See if we can inspire Danielson to work some magic down this near side. We're going to get to 70 minutes, and we've got a highlight first. Beckham with a free kick. Lovely ball into the box, but it's dealt with. Danielson's got it. Here's the danger man. Can he run through the defence and maybe find Shearer on the end of a cross if he can't get a shot away himself? He squares it. Ferguson's got the rebound. It wasn't a square, it was a shot, but Ferguson was there to put away Bosnich's sloppy goalkeeping. It's 5-3. We still have some semblance of chance. I mean, I'm tempted to make a few changes and go to attacking just to see if we can really force the issue. Let's see after this highlight. Bosnich with a good save. Ferguson is there with the rebound and puts it home. Right, so let's make those substitutions and see what we can do in the last 20 minutes. Okay then, so these are the changes we have made. We brought Kevin Gallagher on for Gary Speed and put him in a more advanced position. We're going to really go for it now with 5 attacking players at the top of the formation. And the other change is Warren Barton coming on for Steve Howie in defence. See if we can get some fresh legs in there to try and hold off the inevitable United charges back. Let's confirm the changes and get straight back into the action. In fact, whilst we're at it, let's move to attacking as well. And see if we can get another goal. So we're going to work from the back. Dabizas and Barton doing a couple of 1-2s. And see if we can get the ball forward. I'd honestly like to get ourselves into the box as quickly as possible. Shearer with a lovely ball over the top. Danielson's there. Can he finish? Yes, he can. It's another lovely finish from Danielson. There's no real doubt in it, and it's now 5-4. And the change to attacking hasn't even took place yet, so we are still in this game. It's a lovely ball by Shearer. He's turn provider. Ferguson brings it down, slots it Shearer first time, sees Danielson's run. He's peeled through the defence and slotted home once again. Bosnich is no match for Danielson. I could have told you that before the game, but it's really showing now. And it's 4-5, 18 minutes to go, and we've got another highlight here. Domi puts the ball in, and it's somehow found its way into the box, but it's just been cleared. And Van Gastel has broken. We are probably a little bit thin at the back. Giggs has got the ball, and he has fired it straight at Given. Given's made a great save, and it's cleared away. We are still in this game. 15 minutes to go, and we have a corner. Ball is put into Dyer, and it's gone in. Kieran Dyer has equalised. He's 5-5. What a game. Kieran Dyer, the super sub who's come back from another injury. He picked up an injury, obviously, just before the last episode. He picked another injury up on international duty. And I don't know what he's done there. He's volleyed it over his shoulder by the look of it. But he's got it in the back of the net. It's 5-5. I'm going to keep going. We need to keep going. We need to keep pressing on. Demand more. Go, go, go. Push for a sixth. We can win this. And what has happened? Oh no, Didier Domi has been injured. We're going to have to go down to 10 men. Ah, just when things were looking up. So I think the only change we can really make is putting Pistone on the left, Barton out to the right, and just hope. Dabizas can take a more central role, I guess. Domi just, he's off the pitch, so he can go anywhere. That doesn't look very good, but we'll see if we can hang on for 10 minutes and we're on the attack. I don't care about defence. I'm not bothered about a draw. We're either winning this or losing this. That is it. It's going to be 6-5 to one team. We've got 7 minutes to go. If it stays 5-5, then that's fine. But it is a Man United highlight. They've got it on that far side, which has been the danger side. Giggs has been unlocking things, but it's Beckham with the ball that's found by Pistone. Dabizas has got it, and he's cleared it. But Danielson isn't quite there. Neither's Ferguson. And we're going to harry the Man United defence and see if we can get the ball back. But it's looking like they're going to open us up. Cole is on the pitch now, and he has squared the ball to York, and it is 6-5. I said we didn't want to draw. We were either going to win or lose. And Dwight York has got a goal, and it's 6-5 with 5 minutes to go. I'm changing nothing. I'm in for this. I could have shut up shop and tried to hold on to a 5-5, but that is not my style today. I want to win, at the very least. I want a good game. It's 11 goals in this game so far. Cole and York partnership up front has done the business. They've gone quite attacking as well. They've gone back to their 4-2-3-1. We're playing a 3-1-3-2. But it looks like it's going to fizzle, and it's not going to fizzle out. It is going to fizzle out. 6 minutes of added time, but we've got a corner. Paul Budd into the box, and it's just flicked over the bar. 96th minute. This is going to be the last highlight, and it's going to end up being 7-5. Dwight York is running through the defence. There's no one left there, and Dabizas has hacked him down. He's going to get himself sent off. We're going to finish the game with 9 men. I know. I thought he'd already got a yellow. He hasn't already got a yellow. It's not. It's just a yellow card. And there was a push in the back there, and this is probably it. It is. It's all over. 6-5. What a game. I mean, we took our chances when they came. Let's put it that way. They had a lot more shots on target, a lot more shots in general. Truthfully, they were the better side. But we've managed to just get back into the game, and hindsight is a wonderful thing. We should have just took 5-5 and closed everything out. But as I say, today was not the day for that. I wanted to make a statement, and that statement is, to beat us, you need to score 6 goals, Manchester United. If you can do that at St James's Park later in the season, more power to you. You deserve the title. But let's regroup. This is a Wednesday night fixture. Let's regroup and get back to the Sunderland game at the weekend. Wow. 6-5. So, how do you follow up an 11-goal thriller at Old Trafford? Well, you host your fierce rivals at home. It's the Tyne-Wear Derby at St James's Park. And this is the Newcastle 11 that will face Sunderland. Given in goal, Pistone, Dabizas, Marcelino making his return into the back four, and Charvet as well. Midfield of Danielson, Speed, the returning Dyer, and Solano. And up front we've got Gallagher replacing Ferguson, and Shearer obviously starting up front in the number 9. Let's go to the derby. So here we go then. I mean, obviously before we get into things, Peter Reid Sunderland have got 2 danger men up front, Quinn and Phillips, the strike partnership. You'd expect them to at least get a goal between them, if not a couple. So we really need to be the better side here. And we started out on defensive, actually, which is a hangover from the Old Trafford game. But I think we'll let things settle before making any change. We've already got 5 shots. Obviously seen no highlights. So 20 minutes gone. We'll demand more before this highlight comes in. And hopefully it won't be a Sunderland highlight, but it looks like it might be. And they are building things. There's Quinn, who finds Phillips, whose shot is blocked by Anderzbaz, but he's got another chance, and he has had another shot, and it's been charged down by Marcelino in the end. Given didn't have to make a save, but it's gone for a corner. The demand more shout has come in now. The corner is put into the box and clearly dealt with. What we're going to do is go from defensive to balanced, or no, to positive, I think. To positive to start with. That might have been a misclick, but I'll stay with it. We'll work with what we give him. And here is a highlight of Newcastle's, and the ball is out on that far side. Charvet has it. He finds Dyer inside. Dyer's got bags of space, and he's opened his legs up. Gallagher has it, speed. Danielson, Gallagher again, and it's hit the inside of the post and just about cleared off the line. That was a lovely piece of football, and Gallagher very nearly put us in front. He nearly got his first goal in a Tyne-Wear Derby. But half an hour gone, and that has been the best chance of the game, I think, so far. I know Phillips did have one at the other end, and it was charged down. But we have another highlight, and Shearer has it just outside the box. What do they do with Shearer being in the box? Solano's ball can't find anyone, but Charvet has it again. And the ball is cleared, and Sunderland break. A lovely ball up top by Phillips, and Quinn is through. And, oh, it's gone. I thought it had gone in. It's gone behind the goal, and ended up at the foot of the back of the net. We are nearing half-time, and things have not really started to get going yet. I think we've given all our highlights to the last game. Those 11 goals are going to be obviously really tough to follow up on. And it's half-time, 0-0. The draw will put us back ahead of Liverpool on goal difference, but they have yet to play this weekend. So we'll come back in the second half and see if we can nab a goal or two. No changes at half-time. We are kicking straight off again. See if we can get a good ball into the box by Danielson at the back post. Gallagher can't quite get there, and it's a Sunderland counter-attack. Phillips has got the ball, and Quinn is now on the near side here. There's defenders back, so hopefully we can deal with it. We have. Pistone nods it away, and we are back on the offensive ourselves. And Shearer's going to get down to get that rebound. Pistone has it now on the far side. Danielson, there we go. Found the man who is going to be the danger player. He's burst of pace into the middle of the defence, and his shot is a little bit tame, and it's well held by Sorensen in the end. 50 minutes have been played. So far, we've had a couple of good chances, but really, it's been a bit of a nothing game. This is not the sort of game you'd expect in a heated derby. Show some passion, see if we can fire them up, see if our fans can fire them up. Hoping this will not end 0-0. This really could do with being a victory. I mean, this is not the game we wanted. Not the game we wanted. It's 60 minutes gone. We're going to make some changes after this highlight. We've got a throw in on the far side. Speed has it, and we're all the way back in defence. But Pistone is marching forward. A ball over the top. Doesn't found Shearer, but Steve Bold doesn't deal with it. And Shearer's found Gallagher, who has found the side netting. And that could have very nearly been 1-0 after 62 minutes. But we are going to take a few seconds, make a few substitutions, and come back for the last 27 and see if we can get a goal. So we have made our changes. Ferguson is coming on for Gallagher. Kieran Dyer is off because he's lacking a bit of match fitness. So Rob Lee has come on, and Diego Gavilan has come on the right-hand side of the midfield to replace Nobby Solano. And we are already now 10 minutes after those changes and just getting a highlight. So 70 minutes gone. I think if we don't get anything from this highlight, we're going to have to go to attacking and see if that will make the difference. And new substitute Gavilan has been fed the ball from Ferguson, but Sorensen holds it well, and that really should have been a goal. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to attacking, shout demand more, and see if we can get anything from these last 20 minutes. This is not the result we wanted today. 2 games without a victory would not be great for our challenge and push for second place in the league. Obviously, that's not our target. Our target is 11th. We need to ground ourselves a little bit. We are performing well and truly above expectations, but I feel like we've got a good side that can really challenge for the Champions League spaces. And here is a man that I feel is pivotal for that. Well, he was, Danielson. He's now nowhere near the ball, so by the time I've managed to get to the point of saying his name, he's nowhere near the ball again. We're working things from the back, trying to find some space. Speed has given in with that and found Shearer over the top. And Alan Shearer has just about scored. His first shot was saved, but he gathered the rebound and found himself with an empty net and has put it home. A good counter-attack. Could have been a better finish from Shearer there, but he's found the ball. He's managed to find the ball in the back of the net. He's peeled away from his defender. First shot was a little bit tame, saved, and then he's fired it past Sorensen. Sorensen's on the ground, and it's 1-0, and the move to attacking has worked. We're going to drop back down to positive. See if we can find another chance, maybe put this game beyond doubt. Here we are, 77 minutes, working it from the back again. Davies asked back to Given. So we're doing a lot of working it from the back, and maybe that's not the best way of doing things. Our defence can be a little bit not as good as our midfield, let's put it that way, and Danielson is proving that with a lovely run. No one can stop him, and he's a tame shot once again, and Sorensen has kept Sunderland in this game. He is probably their player of the match. Unless they find some magic here with Phillips over the top, and Given has just saved, and it's been cleared away before it goes to a corner. Given's keeping us in the match as well. It's a good game for a goalkeeper, and that ball is cleared, and Danielson has got it on the break. This is where he is dangerous. He's running through the defence, round the defence, ball to Shearer. Shearer has hit the post. Oh, no. What was that save? Was that a save from Sorensen? It was. I thought he hit the post. It was a fantastic fingertip save. And that is why Sorensen is keeping them in the game. The corner comes to nothing. Marcelino, who's been complaining that he's not playing enough, just wanders until the highlight finishes. But here back again. Shearer has it outside the box. His ball doesn't get anywhere. And Sunderland have it looking to counter. It's snubbed out by Marcelino, but can we get the ball back and keep things on the floor? No, we can't. Sunderland are doing well, passing it around us at the moment, but Gavilan has got it. He's cut through. He's into the box. Can he finish? No, he can't. Sorensen with another lovely save. And our finishing today has not been up to scratch. We've got just over 5 minutes to go, and we're going to build from the back once again. In fact, whilst we're doing that, I think we're going to drop down to balanced. Ball over the top has found Ferguson, though. And another great effort straight at the goalkeeper. It's gone for another corner. Sorensen's put it wide. And here that corner isn't happening. The highlight has ended. It does that sometimes. It jumps to a bit of action and then cuts away straight away. But 4 minutes to go. And maybe we put some time wasting on. Have we got time to do any time wasting? 4 minutes of added time. Yes, we have. There we go. Time waste all the time. 1-0 is not the result we wanted, but it's a win, and that is what matters. And it puts us 2 points ahead of Liverpool, obviously, before their game in hand. And that is famous last words, because Sunderland have got the ball in the box, and it's a dangerous challenge, but it's a good one in the end by Charvet, and we've got the break. Shearer has it, and he's been... Oh, that is a terrible... Jody Craddock has absolutely scythed Shearer down, got himself a second yellow card, and they are down to 10 men. And that will probably be it for the game. It is 1-0 victory. We'll come back when the rest of those fixtures have happened and have a look at the league table and see how we are faring in our battle against Liverpool for second place. Okay then, so here we are. After that late winner at home to Sunderland, this is how the league table looks. Liverpool won their game, so they are still sitting second. Manchester United are clear by 7 points at the top, but we are in third place. We've got 36 compared to the 19 of Wimbledon in our target of 11th position. So we are comfortably ahead of that target. 17 points, in fact. After just 16 games, I think we can now put any doubt out of everyone's mind that we are going to finish in 11th place. We are in the Champions League spaces. We are going for Europe. If we can hold on to third, that would be fantastic. If we can pressurise Liverpool for second, even better. But here we are in the top 5. This is the new target. And this is where we are. Arsenal and Leeds are also with us, and Middlesbrough and Derby are performing really, really well in 6th and 7th, challenging for the UEFA Cup places. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at the schedule, see where we can target for our next episode. I'm going to want to get a few games in the bag, I think, now. Get deeper into the season, see how things are unfolding. And I also want to face a team that we haven't faced yet. So I think ideally this sort of early February time would be good. But we've already played Chelsea and Bradford, so we're going to avoid those. Maybe focus on this Leeds game. Now, Leeds are a good side. Obviously, they're up there at the moment in 5th. So hopefully by that point, we'll still be both teams in the hunt for Europe. I think this game here against Leeds is a little bit early, if I'm honest, before Christmas. So I think we're going to play a few more games, get some more in the bank, and get to late February, where we can start to see what the running is going to look like. And we'll also assess how we're doing in other competitions. Obviously, we'll have the knockout rounds of the Champions League before then. The third round of the FA Cup will have obviously happened in January. So we'll have a good idea of how the season is panning out as we get to the next episode. So yeah, I think we're going to come back for the away fixture at Ellen Road in late February, have a reassessment of what's going on in the league. We'll have plenty of games to cover in the meantime. But that will be everything for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please come back for the next episode of Beat the League. And until then, I've been Anderzbaz. Thank you so much. Goodbye.